Hey, how you doing out there? Um, First of all, I want to thank you guys for the comments that you have made regarding my statement about P. King and the great MJ. Um, I even want to thank the haters out there with their negativity about the whole situation and some of my comments that I've made, even emailing messages to those haters. I'd like to apologize for that, but it's an emotional thing to me. And I just wanted to, once again, thank you guys for, you know, responding and even viewing it or viewing the last message that I sent. Um, with that being said, the day after we've buried one of the greatest entertainers of our time, of any generation, um, and I see that Mr. King is back at it again, and I'll touch on that briefly in a minute. But first of all, I think it was very, I think it was very distasteful for the LA mayor to come out and ask the fans to help pay for the funeral. I've got so many people that I know out there, and they emailing me and telling me, man, that dude's tripping. It should have been a privilege. It should have been the city itself covering, the entire funeral, um, or it should have been some kind of, something to let the fans know or let the people know that they needed some help. Instead of that, they just waited till the last minute after a funeral, after one of the biggest funerals ever, and asked the fans for help to pay for the funeral. It should have been their honor, his honor, actually, especially in these tough times, these tough economic times that everybody is having. I just feel personally that that was very distasteful and at the a wrong, very wrong conjunction conjuncture after right after the funeral. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit and back to Mr. King. Now this man wants to fight Mrs. Jackson Lee on trying to make a historical day for Michael Jackson. What business is it of yours, first of all, being a congressman from New York? I mean, this is about the worst travesty I've ever heard besides the Arizona thing when they didn't want Martin Luther King to be recognized. I think the guy just really has a personal problem. Maybe it was something about the Jacksons, the Jackson 5, or Michael Jackson back in the day that he couldn't get no woman or something. I don't know what it was or what it is, but the man got problems. I was coming home and my wife told me, read this article. This lame got the nerve to try to block what Mrs. Jackson Lee is trying to do in the name of Michael Jackson. You got streets named after John Wayne. You got hotels named after Elvis. I mean, what did this man do to you personally that you are trying your best to block any attempt for a nation, for nations, from Mexico to Italy, and recognizing this man? the good things that he's done. You know, everyone has done bad things in their past or things that they've done that they, regret. But, the man did what he did, regardless if it was good or bad. He still left his mark on this planet. He still left his mark on our race. He still left his mark on all races. I really just don't understand the shit that P. King is trying to pull. I I I just don't understand it. Um, some of the people who respond in emails or the phone calls I get, they don't understand it. I, it's just like a personal vendetta against Michael Jackson himself, regardless to what he was accused of or what he has done. Um, I feel he deserves to be honored in such a way. Um, I viewed the funeral as many people have done, um, and it was a great loss. Not even knowing the man personally, you know, or nothing like that, but it was just a great loss. A great feeling of a man gone, finally. I still feel it's kind of surreal, like it was a dream. Like I'm gonna just wake up and, you know, see the tour, but Dr. P. King, I really feel that you need to check your fucking self, because you got issues. Um, you could have came out while the man was still alive and said everything that you had to say, instead of being a coward and waiting till he, you know, and it's finally resting place. Certain people disgust me, and you are one of them. I hope you really, find what it is that you are trying to set out to do to the name of Michael Jackson and to the Jackson family as a whole. I really hope you find some type of inner strength for attacking a man and attacking a family that's dead and gone. Again, to me, that's a real fucking coward. And you, P. King, you are by far, as far as the year 2009 goes, as far as the Coward Awards go, you get about 30 or 40 nominations from me, player. You need to stop that shit. All right, y'all. Give me a holler. Peace, y'all.